Let's talk about this. Let's talk about old Timmy Tebow. Tim Tebow. My goodness. Okay, so, a lot of people have been talking about this. A lot of people have been talking about this Tim Tebow situation. And, you guys tell me. Damn. Hey, and that's my jersey number. Timothy Tebow. They motion him over. This is what we call a slide block. A slide block, right? So it's a Y motion, or it's a motion left Y slide. Let's take a look. First off, if I had to critique, and I'm going to critique this as seriously as I can. This is my first issue with what he does here. When that ball is snapped, you have to move. He's moving laterally. He does not move 1 yard up the field into the line of scrimmage, getting ready to make this block. Now, this is not necessary. This is the angle on these kind of blocks are very, very tight. You have to be very tight with this, because this defensive end here, if he were a starter, is trained to close this gap, but a good defensive end will not close this gap like this. You shouldn't see his numbers. He should be closing this gap laterally, facing up the field, or he should be shooting off that edge. Now, I have seen myself defensive ends who close this space and they spill this guy. And what a spill is that he will use the wrong shoulder, which would be this left shoulder, to take out the inside of this block. Yes, to take out the inside of this block. He will literally sell out to take out his inside shoulder, so that linebacker who's over here can shoot right behind him to make this play. That is how you are supposed to stop this play. If you are a defense, he will take this guy, and this is the most physical. This will be the most physical contact on this play. This guy's entire mission is to crush this so that your linebacker is free to make the play. You cannot allow him to take your gap, which is the inside. That's why it's called a wrong shoulder, so that you open up the gap from the inside out by using your left arm to pry open his left side, to keep your gap integrity. Now, Tebow from this end, Tebow should be very tight coming downhill. This should be a downhill trajectory, downhill, to move him off the line of scrimmage back this way. That is what you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to dig him out. So you should be knocking him back with your leverage on the inside, so that you have the gap on the inside, and this running back makes his feint that way, and he comes inside of you and whoa. He runs inside of you, and that is almost like a power play to a certain extent. This play is not designed to go outside. It's not. It loses outside more times than not. But here, oh my God, come on, man. How much weight did you put on? How much muscle did you put on your body to come out here and play? Do you mind using it? Because look, the running back is waiting. He's patient here because he's trying to run in here. This is where his blockers are. If he runs out here, these guys miss their blocks because those guys run outside. He has to fucking open this up. He is the lead block. It's not the wrong shoulder, but he's supposed to try and pry this door open. He's supposed to move this guy this way. Move him this way. Open it up so that there's a lane right here. He's the lead block, and what the fuck is this? The running back only gains yards on this because he waited so long for this block to define itself that these linebackers, the linebackers had to stay home, and they stayed home, and they got caught on these blocks. But I mean, again, these aren't the starters. These aren't the starters. This is not how you. It's not how you pry open shit right here. Just being real. But I mean, by the letter of the law, yards were gained on this play. But that is not where you're trying to run this ball. This is not a play that is designed to run outside. I mean, look, the quarterback's trying to come help because there ain't nobody out here to block. This is not a play that's designed to go there. And then on top of that, my guy, do me a favor. All that muscle you put on, all that weight you put on, the ultra competitor that you are, try not to destroy your own teammate with the crown of your helmet in his fucking chest. Jeez.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Oh my goodness. Try not to destroy your own guy on this one. Yeah. And wearing my number at that. I mean, is that personal? Am I a joke to you? Is that personal? I mean, yeah. Are you okay? You got a concussion? I mean, yeah, adjust that helmet a little bit. Jeez. The hell is going on? So, yeah. Tim Tebow's first block, I'll say technically not a very sound block. Part of me kind of wants to say that he did get the block by he made contact with the right guy. He didn't use the right technique. Well, he used the right technique, but he didn't use it the right way. And we call this a chicken wing. We call this a chicken wing block. Watch his arm. That's a chicken wing. That's a chicken wing block.